The inner corner.
Hey, I don't blame him right there. Giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Behind 0-2 now. Bouncer down the line. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Here's another 0-2. Another one sent foul. Tapped up the third base line. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Now here's the pitch. To short. Machado is there, and that's the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tyler Naquin, 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that misses for ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit, so that means Jose Abreu will come to the plate here. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And that misses ball one. 1-0 pitch on the way. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Judge is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Here's Corey Seager.
Leading off for the Mets. Second,
he's ready. Here's the first offering. Little dribbler up the first baseline. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Yu Darvish. Now here's the pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Popped him up. Abreu is there, and that's the second out of the inning. Striding in once again, Charlie Blackmon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Change up that catches the corner for strike 1. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Now here's a drive out to right center field. On his way to second is Blackmon. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Here's big Aaron Judge. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back goes Chu at the track. The wall. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Stepping into the box, Freddie Freeman popped out in his first trip to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Giancarlo Stanton now, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Fulmer will put this one away, and his side is retired. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Therefore, it is Blackmon, and he's got it for the first out. Ready for another chance? Yasmani Grandal. He reached on a single in his first try. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Blackmon going back, and it's gone. Digging in to try it again, Cesar Hernandez. He popped out in his first trip. And he just misses with a curveball. Now the 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball. The 2-0 on the way is swung on and missed, strike one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off of down and in.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Now here's the pitch. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Seager right there on to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. Drew a base on balls his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Blackmon looking up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Digging in for his second at-bat, Yunel Escobar. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. The 1-0 misses, ball 2. Now the 2-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Machado has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Manny Machado. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
The shortstop, Manny Machado.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's a little chopper up the middle, barehanded by Escobar. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Runners off for second. Skied into very shallow right. Naquin is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. Here's Chris Bryant now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. The 1-0. Runners on the move for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. This is skied into short left center. Hoskins comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Striding in, Corey Seager. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He pulls this one into right, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the... Leading off the inning, Michael Fulmer, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Jose Iglesias. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. The 1-0. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
2 balls and a strike now. Set to deliver on 2-1. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. And he'll get in there safely. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a breaking ball.
This is one of those classic bunt situations here, but it's not a given anymore like it used to be, and that's the case even more.
Fulmer at second. Iglesias on at first with nobody out. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. And there's ball 2 now. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Has a look, now the pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Comes set, here's the 0-0 pitch. No balls and 1 strike.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop-up strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
Judge has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And they will not try anything here, so the bases remain loaded with 1 away. So striding in, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. No balls and a strike to count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Missed with a slider. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You can see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. 3-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blackman is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he is in there. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Cesar Hernandez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And now on 3-0, they won't even bother throwing another pitch as they'll just go ahead and put him aboard here. In there, strike 1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So here now is the pitcher, Yu Darvish. He popped out in his first trip. Curtis Granderson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 14, Curtis Granderson.
Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And Granderson runs. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Called strike at the knees. 1-1. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. And Escobar's throw will take care of him for the first out. Here's big Aaron Judge.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ball.
The throw here is not in time. He beats Grandal's tag. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. And Judge is off and running. Hit sharply on the ground. And after that head scratcher, everybody's going to be safe. Ready for another shot now, Giancarlo Stanton. And they're runners at the corners now. First pitch of the at-bat. Runners going. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hoskins is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and the run is in to score from third. Digging in once again, Manny Machado. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll get it into second. And this will score the run from second to make this a 7-3 game now. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Ready once again, Brian McCann. He's lined out and flied out in 2 plate appearances. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Machado at second with 2 down. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Back goes Chu at the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Digging in, Shin-Soo Choo. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Second baseman.
So striding forward now, Yunel Escobar. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. 1-0 the count. 2 balls and no strikes. Now the 2-0 is taken. Strike 1. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is under it. 1 down. The pitcher, Michael Fulmer, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Blackman will put this one away, and that's out number 2. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Jose Iglesias has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. This one's down to third. Here's a flip to Seager covering, and the side is retired. Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll start it out against Michael Fulmer to begin the inning.
Third baseman.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And he finds himself another pitch as this is fouled away to keep it at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Misses for ball 1.
1 and 2.
The 1-2. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Escobar has a play. Makes the play. 1 away. Here's Corey Seager. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Hoskins will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. Now at the plate, Roberto Ozuna. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Edwin Encarnacion will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Line drive to center field. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. So the leadoff hitter reaches base safely, and now it's the run-producing part of the order with nobody out. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats.
Now pitching. He's got it.
First pitch on its way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 2 for him to this point. High in the air out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And he might have thought about it at third, but with 1 away, decides not to risk it.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Yasmani Grandal. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Third baseman number 16.
From the stretch. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Ground ball right side. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 7-4 contest. In now, Shin-Soo Choo. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Abreu over at second. Hernandez at first, 2 out in the inning. Hit out towards second. And on to first with it is Freeman, and that'll hit. So digging in now, Charlie Blackmon will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Charlie Blackmon.
First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air down the right field line. Naquin's under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Naquin going back on it. And it's gone as they add still another. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And there are 2 away now. Giancarlo Stanton now. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. Oh, and he goes down and lines this one back into center field, and he's got a base hit. Digging in and looking for more, Manny Machado. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chu on the run. And the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Yunel Escobar. He'll start us off in the 8th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Under it is Machado, and he'll take it for the first down. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. To his left, Seager on to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Jose Iglesias. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Grounded to short. Taken in by Machado on to first, and they don't come in. Digging in to try it again, Brian McCann. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Brian McCann.
And he takes ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Chris Bryant comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Ready once again, Corey Seager. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Iglesias is calling for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tyler Naquin. He singled his last time up. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Digging in once again, Jose Abreu. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. And there's the first strike, 2-1. Naquin leads off second with nobody out. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Count remains 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Count remains full. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at-bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Jose Abreu becomes the first out in the 9th inning. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Ready for another shot now, Yasmani Grandal. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.